Hooked on the Palm Beaches is brought to you by Discover the Palm Beaches and Palm Beach County, the best way to experience Florida.
Okay, gonna go catch some tarpon today. They're in the inlet. They're boiling, but we can't tell anybody where we're going. It's top secret.
What's up, man?
Hey, James. How you doing?
Good to meet you.
Good to meet you. What's that? You brought us a gift today?
Yes, are we allowed? It's lunch.
No, no bananas on the boat, sir. An old superstitious rule of bad luck. Ah!
There he comes up. Woo, look at that. Pretty fish.
We got a big one, boy!
I don't think it gets any better than this.
I just cannot believe how many fish there are out here.
This is why you come here. This is why we do what we do. Off of Palm Beach, bro. This is the kind of Jurassic Park stuff that lives out here. Woo! We did it, brother. Nice one.
It blows me away the fishing opportunities that we have in and around Palm Beach County.
Some of the best game fishing that you can have in the entire world.
It's not good to introduce yourself to the captain
With a banana in
with a
hand.
banana in your hand.
It's amazing how much fishing there is right on our doorstep here in the Palm Beaches. Arguably the very best fishery in the world when it comes to the selection and the variety of fish that you can catch offshore, inshore.
One of the nice things about Palm Beach County is because we have such close proximity to the Gulf Stream, all the migrating fish come funneling through. We also catch sailfish all year round. The dolphins start migrating more this time of year. We go out further to the weed lines, 10, 12, 15, 20 miles off. You can catch white marlin, you can catch a blue, we catch nice big blackfin tunas here. And then we have great snapper fishing. We sink a bunch of ships out between 100 and 300 feet that create fisheries, and we pull groupers and cobias and African pompanos and lots of amberjacks on them. As we start to move into the springtime, we have big giant runs of kingfish. As we start to move through spring, we have a phenomenal snook fishery here. We close the season for 3 months, and the snook come and spawn in our inlet. And it's all catch and release. And then when we get to the later summer months on the full moons, it's some of our best wahoo fishing to do high-speed trolling.
It's just amazing how much stuff there is here right on your doorstep in Palm Beach County.
Here we go. Young man, prepare for battle.
Stay tuned for more Hooked on the Palm Beaches. Hooked on the Palm Beaches is brought to you by Discover the Palm Beaches and Palm Beach County, the best way to experience Florida. And by Engel Coolers, the original high-performance cooler company. And by Pelagic high-performance offshore gear.
Hard right, Cappy. Pay attention here. South Africa, we're in a different part of the world here.
All right, so this morning we're headed to Palm Beach Inlet, one of the 4 inlets in Palm Beach County, to target the king of the game fish in South Florida, the tarpon.
Looks pretty out. Should be some Megalopithecus atlanticus cruising around. Bow to the king, sir. There you go, open your hatch, pull out your anchor, sir. Yep, and I'll let you know when to drop. You're gonna put it down softly so the chain doesn't bind up in it. So here we are at our fishery. Look at him just roll.
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So we're going to get ourselves positioned. The current's pulling out, which is what we like. Young man, drop it slowly, thank you. Let down your hardware. This time of year, the fish are in here. Every year they come here.
How long do they stay, Cap?
They stay about 3 months. Then they migrate up and down the beaches. On our advanced class, we can go in there and catch them on a fly rod.
Oh.
They're basically scavenging fish. Meaning, if you throw a livey at them, they're very hard to get. But today's application, we're gonna go ahead and just put out as much garbage as possible, and then they just come in like garbage collectors, and one of them is gonna have our hook on it.
Right.
Basically, you're gonna take your sardines and start breaking them up and throwing them out, letting everybody know that you're here. And we'll catch Big jack crevalles, caught some grouper, caught a potential world record African one day with my mom. I caught a 45-pound cobia in here the other day. So you never know. There's fish around. You like your handle on the other side? Are you really serious? How am I supposed to be effective when it's backwards? Those are my pets. Look at them all. I brought your lunch with. It's your favorite. It's a sand eel sandwich. I have a very secret way of catching these fish. I'm taking a special hook, a special bait, and a special weight, and putting it on the bottom. So when we fish here, we just use a few ounce weight, a few feet a leader, and we've been trying our luck with a circle hook because the fish are picking it up off the bottom and pulling, so we let them hook themselves. I mean, they're just rolling like crazy. When things work really special, it's just gonna double over. Okay. So you're gonna pick it up and get ready for the bow. Okay. We'll fight them with softer drag.
Right.
My fine mate is going to frantically run, tie the rope onto the ball, and throw the anchor in. Would you guys stop? There's no fish here.
So then you're saying you pull the anchor up and then you're basically just backing up on them, right?
Yeah, we throw the anchor over, leave it in the water, tie it to a ball, because we're sitting in shallow water, and as we get towards the inlet, the Corps of Engineers dredges it, so it's like a big bathtub. So we have two problems. That can, because they want to run at the can,
Right.
we got to figure out which side of the can he's on, or he'll run over and then go down into the channel and try and cut you off that way. Other than that, all the channel markers come into play. So the fish will take us in the inlet, out the inlet, and they love to go way down to the beach. See those rocks down there? Because when they get on the beach, I try and stay up in front of them and push them into the beach. Otherwise, they'll take us out to the deep, and then the bull sharks will eat them.
And then when you're in that shallow water, that's when you're going to get a nice jump or two, right?
Yeah, you'll get a few jumps in the beginning.
Ooh, very nice.
And then you'll get a good, normally you seem to get a good jump at the very end when they're super tired. After about an hour of fighting them. And it's just imperative to remember to always try and put slack in the line when they're jumping.
Right.
So instead of fighting him straight off like this, we better to keep it off to the side. So if he's going that way, then we can have something to point at him. If we're straight here, we don't have much give. He's going that way, we fight him this way, and then we can bow to him as he's jumping.
Gotcha. Okay. Are you going to have to set the hook on these
No.
fish at all? No.
No. They hit it with such force and they run so hard that the rod's just going to double up.
Okay.
On this week's hotspot, we're going to Lake Ida and Lake Osborne, which is part of the chain of lakes in the central part of Palm Beach County. Lake Ida and Lake Osborne are really easily accessible through Palm Beach County's John Prince Park. It's a county park, free entry, lots of access to the shoreline of those lakes. These lakes are really interesting. Obviously, we got largemouth bass in there, but we also have some of those exotics that people come to South Florida to catch. Peacock bass, the clown knifefish, and a really cool fish that we can target in those lakes is the sunshine bass. Sunshine bass is an intentional hybrid that FWC stocks certain lakes with, and they're stocked in Lake Osborne and Lake Ida. So get on down to John Prince Park in central Palm Beach County, see if you can get yourself a sunshine bass.
Hooked on the Palm Beaches is brought to you by Discover the Palm Beaches and Palm Beach County, the best way to experience Florida. And by Engel Coolers, the original high-performance cooler company. And by Pelagic high-performance offshore gear.
This is one of my favorite captains. I won the Derby 2 years with him, Anita L. Of course, he would drive right through our slick. That's Captain Cuda. The boat's held together with peanut butter and duct tape. Yo! We got a fish on! Keep your tip up and wind. Just wind like crazy. Tip up and wind. Hurry, wind faster. Wind faster. Keep your right hand steady. Tip up so I can see. Which side's he going? Keep winding. He's going. Hurry, keep winding. I want to see you. Which side's he on? Okay, open your, let me run forward. Okay, let me see what's going on.
Well, he's got us wrapped up on this green buoy over here. Apparently from Cap, this is a common occurrence. They like to run straight for these buoys, and that's exactly what's happened right here. We're just trying to get freed up here and see if we can keep this fish. Not looking likely though.
That's why everything's got to happen fast.
quick, right.
It's a gamble. Left,
Right.
right, left, right,
Right.
left, right.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna try
Nice
again.
fish.
Yep.
You know, this 80-pounder, see him?
Wow.
Yeah, nice big fish. Discouraging. They like those cans. Big Megalopithecus Atlanticus, son! It's called the Rodeo Roundup. Crossing our fingers. We're hoping to God it's the one. Now that we've caught every other species in the ocean, he's heading towards the can, which means it could be him, but we will soon find out when Mr. South Africa tells us it's him. We are getting pulled back to the can. His favorite spot to cut us off. We have no visuals yet. We will soon find out as we keep crossing our fingers. Show your face. Just one nice jump out of him. All right, please. Just give us one breath for mankind. No?
Tire this guy out. Pull and drag.
Come on, Silver King. We are definitely catching fish today. We just have not seen this one yet. One of the factors of tarpon fishing is you have to weed through all the other stuff. And today we got the weed whacker out. Come up and breathe. Give us a gulp of air. We'll run them down. We'll chase them down for you. Come on, young man. Pull that king up. So like most tarpon, they love to go in the inlet. They go through all the cans, and if they're real nice, they'll take us to the dock at Peanut Island. We stay on top of them. Keeps everything nice and tight and neat. And there's the drop off too. Look, he's sitting right on the edge. This one is definitely kicking your butt. Yeah, something's coming up. Very exciting. Look, he's right on the surface. Look.
Oh, there he is, big tarpon,
Big tarpon,
dude.
big tarpon, big tarpon. So now we'll back the drag off and just baby him.
Baby him in. Wow, target species after a long day on the water. Megalops, Atlanticus right now. 2 species of tarpon worldwide. But this is the true beast of the 2 tarpon species, the Atlantic tarpon. And this species is found in Africa too, on the west coast of Africa, places like Senegal, Gabon, and then right through the Caribbean, Central America. And you'll see today they've been breathing air. They're air-breathing fish, so they're coming up periodically to gulp air. Obviously that's called a tarpon roll.
Not called to you because it gives the tarpon an extra 20 minutes every time
Right.
he breathes.
What a beast of a fish. They don't call this the Silver King for nothing.
Coming up,
He's always coming up
Coming
again
up.
for another little look at us.
coming up. If that leader touches the tip, it's an official catch. This fish is approximately around 60 to 80 pounds. You're doing great fighting him. When he pulls real hard, don't pull real hard. Here's a breath. Okay, now he's over the edge of the bathtub. Now we're in deep water. You're doing great.
We're about a half hour into this fish now. We've got him to the boat. The leader's been on the rod. So it is an official catch, but we want to get a good look at this guy. Show you what Megalops atlanticus is all about.
One of the nicest things about our fishery in Palm Beach is the proximity to the Gulf Stream. So we don't have to go far. Even our offshore is only a mile off the beach. We catch sailfish, big dolphin, have huge sailfish tournaments. But it's amazing how much comes in the inlet, feeding off the outgoing tides. There's your leader, sir. Baby him at the end.
Super, super rough jaws, and they're going to fray through that leader over time. The longer you fight the fish, you know, the more chance it has of coming off near the end, because it's going to fray and fray through that leader. And this fish is just biding its time right now. Stay tuned and see whether we catch the Silver King on Hooked on the Palm Beaches.
Hooked on the Palm Beaches is brought to you by Discover the Palm Beaches and Palm Beach County, the best way to experience Florida. And by Engel Coolers, the original high-performance cooler company. And by Pelagic high-performance offshore gear.
The 4 inlets in Palm Beach County that lead into the Atlantic Ocean are a great place to wet a line even without a boat. You can try your luck casting for bluefish, snook, jacks, and a variety of game fish from Jupiter to Boca Raton.
I'm hooked on the Palm Beaches.
We finally got our bite, threw the ball, started running him down. He decided to head in the inlet. They sometimes like to come in the inlet to get more current in their mouths, keep him well energized. Big gulp. Ooh. Lucky you didn't bow to the king. Pull. Pull, good job. Good job, run around the boat. Yeah, stick with him, run, run, run. Big gulp and gulp. Nice work. Just give me the gloves, Nils. Yeah, just lay on her side, bring her my way. Softly to me. Softly to me. Softly to me. Woo! There he goes, there he goes. Beautiful, there he goes. There he goes, good job. All right, that's how you not harm your fish. Good job, nice work. Over an hour. Hour fight, you did great fighting him. Great fighting him. About 80.
80 pounds.
Maybe a little bigger.
Nice. Sweet.
Very cool. Nice work on a beautiful Sunday.
Man, totally beat. That was one of the hardest hours I've ever had to put in work-wise in my life. And Cap did a great job there. We got that tarpon right next to the boat. Since 2013, you're not allowed to keep tarpon. You're not even allowed to bring them into the boat. So we had that fish perfectly on the side. Cap got the hook out. Beautiful release. 80+ pound tarpon. Thank you very much, Cap.
Yeah.
It was an awesome
and a happy,
job.
healthy fish that gets to live again.
Tell you about it. And tell us about your company so that our viewers know.
Yeah, I've been born and raised in Florida. Grew up and down in Alamorada. My charter company is called Real Lucky Fishing Charters out of West Palm Beach. Got a beautiful contender. Great tackle, as you saw. Dai was one of the sponsors, and yeah, it's exciting. You did really good because they're not easy to catch.
Thanks very much,
They
Kev.
usually jump it there at the end. You see how he was perfectly hooked?
Oh, perfectly.
Right on the lip,
Yeah.
didn't shape the leader at all.
That was great.
Yep, got him all the way to the boat. I wanted to grab you a scale, but he got away too fast. But
No, that's
outstanding
good.
job on a beautiful rainy Sunday.
What a beautiful fish. Wow, the Silver King. And I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. We'll be back next week for some more Hooked on the Palm Beaches action. Nice job, Kev.
Good job, good job.
Luck of the Swedes.
Just to finish off our fantastic show, here's our company logo shirt. Sometimes you're lucky and sometimes you're real lucky, and it was a real pleasure to have my brother on board today. He lives in Sweden, so he was just over for a short time, but nice to take him out. We put him to work today, beat him up, had him pull the anchor, and
Good day.
throw
Great
chum
day.
all day, and bring us chicken and iced tea and donuts and milk, and yeah, it was great. Now we're gonna go have some hot
Thank you,
clam
guys.
chowder, and thanks
Great
for
job.
a fantastic show, guys. Look forward to seeing you again.
Perhaps that nice 90, 80, 90 pound tarpon was a really good Swedish fish.